So, hi everyone, this is Mitra from ETimes Lifestyle, and today we have a very interesting personality joining us. She is none other than cosmetologist and expert Dr. Madhu Chopra. She will be giving us a glimpse into her rich knowledge and experience about the industry, that is, cosmetic and skincare and beauty, which is such a trending topic at the moment, and I'm sure everyone would love to hear more about it. Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
So, I must begin by saying that I'm really excited to have you here with us today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here with you too.
That's really nice. So, starting off, we understand that you're an ardent believer of natural beauty hacks. If you could begin by telling us some of those that you use regularly.
Yes, I definitely believe more in the natural products, which has a longer lasting effect and is easier to procure and easier to follow. But yes, I would also say that it is more, you have to be consistent and it's a ritual that takes time. You start with not just external, you have to improve internally as well. Like I tell everybody, most importantly, you have to drink lots of water first. Drinking lots of water flushes away the toxins that is produced in the body, and skin being the largest organ is the first to reflect the well-being of your body. So if your skin is toxin free, your body is toxin free, your skin will glow. Number one. Number two, you should eat predominantly plant-based food. I'm not saying don't eat non-vegetarian, you can eat, preferably white meat, but the combination of greens, fruits and vegetables is really, really important for great skin. And what you give your body is what the skin will show. That's
Yes.
one. And then, of course, there's a whole ritual. I'll talk about it if you want me to talk about the rituals. I can tell you that.
All right, definitely. Please tell us more about them.
See, the basic ritual is the same: cleansing, toning, moisturizing. But what you do in that is what makes the difference into the quality of your skin. But before I say all that, I must reiterate that genetic factors, color, country you come from, your exposure, your skin's exposure to the external factors, all make a lot of difference. So you can't just do what I'm saying and then say nothing happened to me. You have to be genetically blessed with some form of better skin, with not big open pores but tight pores. That's very important. And yes, you shouldn't be exposed to so much of pollution and long hours under the sunlight without correct protection. Then first cleansing.
I'm really sorry to interrupt, but I think your internet is not working properly. I guess it's kind of breaking at the moment.
Okay, I'll just get some help. Get off the video first. Okay.
I think it's fine now.
Okay. Right.
All right. Okay. So
Kiran. Sorry.
not a problem.
Tell me.
So yeah. So coming to the next question, what is your opinion on clear and transparent skincare now that it's trending so much?
I think everybody can aspire to get that translucent skin that everyone is talking about. And there are many, many, many combinations and therapies and treatments that's being sold. Some of them very effective to some kind of skin, and some of them are not so effective on some of our skin. So, like the most common thing that we see is for the Southeast Asian skin. They respond very well because they're genetically blessed with that kind of skin that at some point looks translucent. For us, I can speak about Indian skin. Again, it is achievable to have a glowing, translucent glass skin. Is achievable with the machines that we have, and some doctors help, cosmetologists help, but not so much with the do-it-yourself techniques. But you could always try. I don't say don't do that. Try that first. Again, drinking lots of water, plant-based food, stay out of the sun, ultraviolet, and then the three: cleansing, toning, moisturizing. Of course, and so I started cleansing. should keep the skin absolutely clean, and which I suggest for two types of skin, dry skin and wet skin. So for dry skin, I would advise them to use whole wheat flour, some turmeric, some yogurt, mix it into a paste, apply it on the face, and leave it on for like 5 minutes till you feel that it's getting into your skin, and then gently scrub it off. That's all you need to clean the skin. Don't use any soaps on the face, very important. No soaps, maybe some face wash which are light. And then for oily skin, I would suggest using basin instead. And instead of yogurt, full cream yogurt, they can use some lemon juice and just milk, plain milk, and make a paste and wash the face. We heard Cleopatra bathing with milk and honey. So that is part of this ritual. There has to be some portion of milk and some portion of honey in this ritual. Okay. So the next is toning, or I would say scrubbing off the dead skin. That's the second one. For that, I use coffee powder, ground coffee powder, mixed with some honey, and then apply it on the face gently, not rub it hard. Apply it, leave it till you feel it becoming like cooling your skin, and then gently rub it. So the dead skin comes off, and absolutely glowing, youthful face just shines after that. And then comes the toning. Toning can be done with, like, what I would do is what I'm saying, what I advise my kids is. And I keep all these things ready before I start, okay? Keep them ready in the refrigerator so that when I'm starting, I start right away. Next is to use grated potato. Just apply it on the face. Even the juice of grated potato, that works as a toner, tightens the skin and brightens it completely, immediately. And lastly, moisturizer. You use your favorite moisturizer that you want to put. And I don't much care for home product moisturizer because they're not very safe in the sun. They don't protect you from the UV rays. So I would suggest using moisturizers with sunscreen, or sunscreen and moisturizer one after the other. Your favorite, whatever suits your skin, off the counter. I don't advise moisturizer from home unless you're planning on staying indoors. And this is a ritual. You have to do it regularly. You have to give yourself time. I'm not saying you got to do it every day, once a week. The day you have time for yourself, do it. I even advise on using, now the commonest thing is rice water, the starch that comes out of cooked rice. Apply it on the face, that itself works amazing. Hair, skin, both of them. So there's so many combinations. You have to find out your combination for your skin, for dry skin and oily skin.
I mean, those are some really useful tips that I'm sure all of us can really take care of. We
Very
can,
good.
yes, definitely. So, coming to beauty, it's a very subjective word and concept. So, back when Priyanka had entered the beauty pageant, what was your advice to her? Especially since, one can be really anxious or, stressed during such big events.
Yes. She did. So she was very conscious of herself, her body, her skin tone, and the fact that she'd never modeled, the fact that she'd never worn stilettos, never worn saris, of course. So the only advice, the real good advice I told her was work on your assets. Work on what you feel is your best. Shine in that. So nobody will see what you feel are your flaws, though they were not her flaws at all. And I told her I do not believe in body shaming at all, of any kind. You are what you are. If you make it out there, good. Don't be under pressure, just enjoy it. Go there, and in fact, after the smaller events finished and she didn't win any of the little prizes, she was very upset. She cried and said, I want to back out. I don't want to go in for this competition. So we just sat her down and said, babe, you got this opportunity, which how many girls in this country would get? You got this opportunity to compete. You're intelligent, you're smart. Just go out and have a blast. Just have fun, no pressure. You don't have to win anything and come back. And she just went there without pressure. So that, I think, is what worked. The confidence that she got, that she was not failing us, She was not failing anybody because we didn't have those kind of expectations. So she did good. Yeah.
Well, as we all know that she has done definitely for a great job. She's a global icon. I mean, you must be feeling so proud of her.
Yes, of course. Very, very proud. Yeah.
Yes. So, what are some of the beauty trends that has been going, around the internet and that we can expect to see in the future?
The future I would see is permanent makeup. It will be very common. You'll have thread eyebrows that you don't need to thread anymore. You'll have lip color you don't need to use lipstick on. You'll need have makeup which you don't have to refresh, just touch up. Eyeliners, eyelash extensions. All these things are going to come in a very, very big way. And I can tell you that tattoo and piercings will be passe. It will no longer be the trend or fashionable anymore to have these, but to come out looking like glass complexion and all these other accessories that save you a lot of time. And yes, of course, laser hair removal will be the most important accessory a girl needs. Because
Okay.
our kind of food that we eat, we tend to see so much more hirsutism, so much more hair on girls today. The hormones, the kind of poison that the kids are eating today, they're adding hormone into the body even before they're teenagers. Not because they want to, but because of what we get in the market to eat. Everything is adulterated. So girls are getting more hirsute, men are getting more hairy, and it's not very, very appealing at all. So that is going to be a very, very important accessory for every girl to have an LHR done, girl and man.
So, in a world full of awareness about body positivity, do women still opt for skin lightening treatments?
They want, they are aspirational and they feel that lighter skin is always more attractive. It's in the eyes of the beholder, as they say, beauty. And I don't advocate it at all. Like I told you, I don't believe in body shaming. You're born with a certain color. You're born because that's your genetic makeup. You can improve your skin tone. You can improve your looks. But I don't even use the word whitening. I don't use skin lightening. I don't use skin. I just say improve your skin tone. And we can do that. There are many tablets, like glutathione is one of the craziest stuff going around today. People come almost every day. We have clients who want glutathione, multivitamin treatments on their faces. Yes, you have a right to look better. I don't deny that at all, and I'm there to help you get that in the best way possible. But I will not advocate skin whitening or skin lightening.
So, among many cosmetic treatments that have been becoming really popular nowadays, does why is Botox so popular, and why do young people are inclining more towards it?
I did give a talk some time back on preventative Botox, which is given to younger people. So you don't start by getting lines at all. Your muscles are relaxed, your skin is relaxed. So you don't show the signs of aging at all. So there's no drastic change in your face. If you come to me for Botox after you've got lines, after you've got deep wrinkles, then if I give it to you and you suddenly look different, you will not feel comfortable, you won't feel confident. So Botox is not very harmful if given by the right people, right time, and to the right client. It's good, and I believe that preventative Botox definitely helps, especially working people who need to always look their best and they don't have time to do all the mumbo jumbos that I gave you before. They don't have time for that. So they need to look good, they need to look presentable, their career, their progress, their promotions, their salaries depend on that you're looking youthful, which means you can work harder. If you start looking aging, if you start to look aged, then people feel that no, maybe she's not able to do it. Maybe she won't or he won't be able to do it. See? So I think it is very important, and Botox is not bad if given by the right hands to the right people, in the right dose.
Okay, all right. So, So previously, Priyanka had shared some of yours actually, homemade beauty packs and remedies, all these, like all those beauty packs basically. So this shows how much of a strong connection you both have. So can you share your journey as a mother?
Yes, I think I've been a good mom, a very receptive mom, non-judgmental, not a difficult mom at all. But the flip side is very important. You have to have a child who is reciprocating. You have to have a child who is receptive. You have to have a child who looks up to you and respects you. Only then are you a successful mom. So Priyanka is that child. She looks up to me. She thinks I know what I'm saying. I have that wisdom. I have that knowledge, and she accepts it. Sometimes I may be wrong, so I accept that. So we have a very good give and take relationship where she can find my faults, I can find her faults. She can correct me, I can correct her. So there's no, wall or veil between us. So that is the strength of a relationship.
Well, that's a really, really nice advice you have there for all the mothers and daughters out there. I'm sure they can relate to it as much as you both have.
That's important.
Yes. So, while I understand that, it's a bit early to ask this, but I simply can't resist. How has Priyanka been settling into motherhood?
I haven't seen her. I'm in India, she's in LA. We do FaceTime once in a while. I think she's so happy, she's so joyous, is all I can see now. But maybe when I go and meet her middle of the year, I'll be able to answer this better.
Oh, okay. So, is there any, can we expect Priyanka and Nick to come down to India anytime soon with their baby?
God willing, I'm always hoping. I'm always never say never. It's a country, she would come. Definitely.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Nick loves
definitely.
India, he loves Indian. So I'm sure they will.
And so, and I would love to extend my heartiest congratulations to you on becoming a grandmother. How does that feel?
So joyful. I can't tell you how my heart just goes cut. I think it's something I've been waiting for a very, very, very long time. Now that it has happened, I can't conceal my happiness. I don't even remember Priyanka or my son anymore. All I can think about is the little one.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Well, I really hope, I mean, we all are waiting to see that little bundle of joy, and I hope you can, of course, go and see them first. It'll be such an amazing occasion.
Thank you. I'm sure. I'm glad.
And, sorry?
I'm very happy as well.
Yes,
I'm very
definitely.
Somebody's asking if you feel incomplete without makeup. There's a question that came up. Do you feel incomplete without makeup?
Yes,
Not without makeup, except for lipstick.
sure.
I don't feel incomplete at all.
Re- So, the person has also added, what's the appropriate way for a man to appreciate and encourage a woman's natural beauty?
Appropriate way. First thing first, smile. Second thing, confidence. Put your best foot forward and improve on your assets. Forget about your flaws. Try and work on them if you can. If you can't, doesn't matter. That's the best way to improve your looks. Confidence.
Definitely. A woman's confidence is her best weapon, I must say.
The best, like Priyanka says, the confidence is the best accessory she can carry. And smile is the best makeup.
Yes, of course. So, and lastly, I wanted to ask is since both you and Priyanka are working mothers, how does one manage to, how does one manage to balance both the worlds?
Work and home.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I let them be the home. So there's no demands, there's no supply needed. Everybody does their own thing, they take care of their own stuff. Of course, I need a lot of help, couldn't have been done without help. I had family, I had friends, I had staff. That's how I could really make it. And being in the army, we were really pampered. We had a lot of support. So that helped while they were growing up and they needed a parent. I was mostly not there. I was either studying or I was out of the city and we were busy with our practice. So my mom, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my sisters, sister-in-law, they all took turns. Like it takes a village to make a child, to grow a child. I think it happened with me. I had a lot of support. Like it couldn't have happened without.
Well, definitely.
And I really feel, I wonder how in nuclear families, how kids today manage working, home, children with no support system. Today's kids in urban kids must be really tough. I really don't understand how they do this. And I say
I-
hats off to them.
Of course, I mean, I'm a single child, so I can always look at my mother and just think, how does she manage all of this? And every time I'm just filled with so much wonder and appreciation for her.
You're a good
So-
daughter.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. All right. So, thank you so much for your time today. It has been a wonderful session, and it's been wonderful talking to you. We've had such great insights today, and I really, really look forward to having more
You
such
asked some
amazing.
very good questions, not silly questions at all. You asked some really sound questions. So I'm glad you did that.
Thank you so much. That's really means well. Thank you for your time. Till then, take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.